Bisa Butler's work has a way of stopping people in their tracks.
Amazing, right? Oh my gosh.
Her life-size portraits look like they're from the strokes of a painter's brush. But Butler is a quilt maker, weaving fabrics of all kinds into celebrations of black life in America.
I always want my portraits to be life-size, to look the person in the eye and to grab them, like, despite whatever it is you think of me, you're going to recognize me as a human being.
Butler says she is often inspired by historical photos like this one in 1940, a North Carolina family fleeing the Jim Crow South. In 7 months, she transformed their story onto fabric.
What about this photo jumped out at you?
What jumped out at me was that this family was so unified and coming so far, and that they were seeking better.
She learned to sew from her mother and grandmother and started out as a school art teacher. Now her work graces major magazine covers. Last year, she had her first solo show at the famed Art Institute of Chicago.
I love the hair. I love the hair on these.
Does it feel like you're filling in a gap in history that was just left out?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like our history has often been either concealed, deliberately erased, or ignored. And I feel that African American history is American history. We contributed to this country just as much as anybody else.
Butler perfects her craft at home in New Jersey, painstakingly choosing every fabric and stitch to bring her work to life.
This one took how long, start to finish, to complete?
This took a month.
I love the hair.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm looking at lace.
Yes.
I would never see that as somebody's hair.
Yeah, but I knew I wanted that because his afro is always so well taken care of. You know about the afro, it has to glisten.
It took Butler 11 months to create her most recent quilt, commissioned by the Smithsonian, depicting the Harlem Hellfighters, an all-black infantry that fought in World War I.
They were showing the world that they can be brave, that they are men, not boys. They hoped that if they fought valiantly in Europe, that when they came back to the U.S., they would be treated differently. They were not.
A life mission stitching together the African-American experience, one portrait at a time. Maurice Dubois, CBS News, Newark, New Jersey.